Okay, so the things I expect you to understand about radians are how to convert between degrees and radians, right? So how do you do that?
180.
Okay, so you need this conversion factor, 180 watts over pi. Okay, is this the one you multiply by to convert from degrees to radians?
Oh, no, that's radians.
Yeah, this is the radians to degrees one. Right, so just flip it over if you want the other one. Cool.
I never basic ones.
Oh, you never quite got this?
No.
Okay, so
I have it written down.
So this thing is 1
Yeah.
because 180 degrees and pi radians are the same thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so if this thing is actually 1, then I can multiply by it without changing things. So if, for instance, I had...
It's an equal ratio, right?
Yeah. If I had 270 degrees, right? And I want to convert to radians. I'm going to think to myself, okay, I need the degrees to cancel, right? So if I multiply by this guy, I'm going to get degrees squared per radian. That ain't going to help. I need the degrees to cancel.
So let's flip it.
So I'm going to take this thing, I'm going to multiply by pi over 180,
Stoichiometry.
right? And then those guys will flash out,
Dimensional.
right?
Cancellation.
And then you'll be left with radians. You guys see that? Really, maybe put a like pi radians down there.
If Indiana
Cool.
Jones was a math
Questions, things? Cool. What else do I expect you to know about radians? What's the other thing?
Like the basic ones, make sure your calculator's effective.
Yeah, good. Make sure your calculator's in the right mode. And this thing that you all screwed up pretty badly in trig. A few times. Yeah, you were given multiple chances to redeem yourselves.
I did.
So what's the thing you need to know? You need to know the
Theta R or something.
arc length of a sector is
R theta.
r times theta.
There you go.
Oh, that's my case.
So the picture for that,
Yeah, I know, the dinosaur.
yeah, this is the dinosaur one again.
Is that S? Equals pi?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So hang
I
on.
haven't seen this before.
I got theta equals S over.
Oi.
Oi.
So the thing I expect you to know for S is theta times r. This is how you define radians, right? So you define an angle theta in radians as the arc length divided by the radius of the circle. So your arc length on your picture is this thing, S, and your radius r is the radius of your circle. Cool?
Yeah.
So this is a nice, useful formula for figuring out arc length, but what's its limitation that you all need to remember?
It has to be
Radians.
Yeah, this thing has to be in radians. If it's in degrees, it doesn't frickin' work.
Yeah, I tried that on the first trigonometry test. It didn't work.
Lots of you did.
Then I got it good.
It's okay. So I think most of you guys actually learned really well.
Why'd you
So
scold
throw
me?
this in your brain next to radians. Make sure you do convert to radians before you try this thing. And then throw this thing in your brain next to 1. And play with it to figure out how to convert a little bit. Cool? Questions, things?
I got concerned.